Alright, I'm back for some more PU Swiss. This time it's round 5 against ZBEN. Um, and I'm going to be using the same teams as before, because I haven't built anything since. So we're starting off with the double fighters one. We'll send the challenge and see how we go. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to expect here. I've never played ZBEN before. Not super knowledgeable on how they play, but we'll see how we get on anyway. I did actually see him using this team in a previous replay, which is good information to have. That's I think that was bulk up Scrafty, defensive Wishy-Washy, Banded Trevenant, Poison Valley, I'm pretty sure. Offensive Archeops, I didn't see it use rocks before, but it might be. I don't know, he doesn't have any other rockers, so. And I think it was Scarf Togicus, or no, not Togicus, Tojinmaru. Which should be fine given I have my own Toj. The biggest issue is definitely going to be the Trevenant, but I also put very heavy pressure on him with Gallade, so that should help out quite a lot. So I attempted to just start off with Gallade in case he leads off with his Trevenant, although Toj is very good into most of his team. I'm not sure you would lead Trevenant against a potential Toj. Well, I guess you just Spiky Shield it. No, not Spiky Shield it, Poltergeist it. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Gallade, see how we do. So he does lead with his Trevenant. I'm really glad I got this matchup. So I might just lose my Gallade here. If I do, I'm not that bothered. Well, obviously I'd love to have it, but Trevenant is just such an issue for my team. Getting the band off of this is huge, because it means Tojinmaru can enter to it better. So I'm just going to knock, and he goes into his Poison Valley, not wanting to have that trade happen. It's good play on his end. I'm not actually sure what these do normally. It could be some workup set, could be SD. I just haven't looked at the calc. There's a fair number of things it could be. I don't think he super needs defog in this team, so I'd kind of be surprised if it's that. Well, actually, maybe he does. I can probably calc that damage actually and find out if it's bulky. Gallade, P Sword Stance, Muscle Band, Adamant. Okay, so he is a bulky set, which is good to know. I'd kill him with Zen Headbutt plus Sneak, and he doesn't kill me with multi-attack, so I might just go for that. Because keeping this healthy doesn't do a lot for me. It doesn't live any of Trevenant's hits anyway, and that's the only thing I'm going to be killing or attacking into and not surviving. So I'm just going to Zen Headbutt here. He goes Trevenant. So fantastic sequence for me, obviously. I'm going to knock. I should have Shadow Sneaked. He goes Archeops. I know he has U-turn on this. U-turn does kill me. Wow, that's insane. So I'm expecting him to U-turn into his Wishy-Washy on my Regirock. That's what he's looking at anyway. I could blow that up by going Toj, but the possibility of an Earthquake is there, and I don't want to just outright lose Toj. Plus I have an answer to Wishy-Washy, so answer in Cryo. Yeah, okay. So I can get the rocks up now, which is really good for me, because, well, it probably is Defog Sylve. but even still, that's fine. I'm expecting Wishy-Washy in here for him. I'm sort of tempted. Well, doubling wouldn't do much for me because he's U-turn, so I'm just going to Rock Blast. I'm going to go Cryo as he U-turns himself. Yeah, I probably should have Rock Blasted again there. I know this is Scarf Toad. I can just get damage on it. So if I go into Toad, he turns and he gets in his Archeops, and then he starts again putting pressure on my team because Regirock can't take 2 now. I could go into Gallade or something. He's definitely clicking U-turn anyway. I'll just keep getting chip on this, I guess. Okay, he goes into Scrafty, which is a lot better for me than Archeops. I'm kind of surprised by that line. I guess he didn't know I was leftovers yet. So I just U-turn into Ribombee here. He can... yeah. Oh, that's good for me. I don't get mine. Well, actually, getting boots knocked off doesn't actually matter because he's not going to be ever getting hazards up. But I can Moonblast here. Start getting chip on the Valley for a chance to win with this later on. I also need to get chip on the Toad. I wonder if these run Surf. I'd like to go into Regirock here. It's not worth it. I have no idea what he runs in this, and I need to keep Reggie above 30 just to deal with the Archeops a slight bit better. I'd be expecting a partying shot from him anyway though, so I'm gonna go Reggie. I need Defox. I guess we'll find out now. I'm just gonna Rock Blast here. Alright, so that was a misplay. I miss again, that's really annoying. And he gets the burn. I'd be expecting either a Scrafty or a Toad. I'd be expecting a Toad. I actually don't want to knock Toad off. To be honest, I'd be expecting an Archeops more. He's going to U-turn, obviously. I thought about just taking the chip on that there. I think it probably would have been a better play, because I think there's a good chance I'm sacking the Toad here. Yeah. Okay, so this is still putting a lot of pressure on the team, obviously. I might just sack the Cryo here, although that makes Wishy-Washy a bit of a pain to deal with. I need to get my rocks back up is the big thing. I'll sack the cryo, I'm not too bothered about it. I was tempted to go back to Toads there. I thought he'd edge, to be honest. Probably a mistake staying in. Yeah, he goes as Toads. I'm going my Scrafty. And I'm just clicking close combat, I guess. I'd imagine he's going into his valley. I'm clicking knock here. So I get these up finally. Yeah, the wishy-wash is annoying. Especially with cryo gone. But having a rocks up is really helpful for me now. And timer is becoming a bit of an issue, which is why I'm not talking as much. But I'm starting to get myself in a good position to win with Rabombi, which is important. I might just go Scrafty here. Yeah. Knock off the lefties. Alright, so that's really good for me. I'm just going to Moonblast because I don't want him to rest. He shouldn't get an opportunity to rest on anything on my team now, yeah. I'm expecting him to U-turn. To be honest, I'm actually expecting him to hard switch here. He doesn't. Well. Spiky shield, stall lefties. Oh, this is rest. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird without an aromatherapy Pokemon on the team. But I guess I can understand it. Well, this is great for me. I get Gallade in for free. Question is, am I close combating or Zen headbutting on the Silvally? I'm gonna CC. Whew, good thing I didn't Zen headbutt. I did think about it. I wonder if I break the Fetus with Shadow Sneak. No, I don't. I'm not even close. Okay. I'm just trying to think if I actually need to save this now. I'm gonna go into a Bombi here, which is a bit of a odd play, but yeah, I think I need Gallade, and I just can't afford to take an EQ there, and now I'm gonna double back into my Gallade. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm surprised he made that play. I'm going to really struggle to break the Sil Valley poison now. Yeah, that wasn't a great play by me there. That might end up costing me this one. I'm going to Rock Blast anyway. Oh, he goes into Toad. 2, 3. 3 hits, that's fine. Oh, we are in heads. Damn. I'm still in range where I live an Earthquake. Earthquake on the calc does 28 to 32.9. So I'm sorry, 28 to 32.9. Yeah, I'm 32.1, but he sees 33%, so he doesn't know that. I'm assuming he's just clicking U-turn here. That was an interesting play by him. How much did multi-attack do to this? $7.4. I'm at 8. It might be worth me saving this. Just to have the constant switch between these two. Against the Valley Poison. And then I can stall out its PP pretty effectively. Because I think if I don't make this line, I'm going to get PP stalled by the Sil Valley Poison. I don't think I will actually. And obviously there's that risk. I think I just want to roost here. I wonder if that's sleep talk or just rest. Either way, I don't think he would sleep talk here. Okay, he made the double. Spiky shield. I'm actually just going to go hard for Bombi. No. I'm going to hard Iron Head here. I think he's going to roost on my Spiky Shield. Okay, that was a good play by him. Alright, well I Moonblast this. I could have quivered hoping for a miss. Yeah, I definitely misplayed with that Gallade there. I really didn't expect him to Stone Edge on the Ribombee. I thought he'd just stay, or I thought he'd go Sil Valley Poison. So that was a nice play by him. There are definitely other plays within the game that I could have done better. I'll have another look at it. But it was a fun one. I think I'm going to bring the Lycanroc team next. Yeah, I probably should have been more aggressive with some stuff. Obviously he was playing it very aggressively on his end. This should be a very good matchup for Lycanroc to win. So the goal with this team is to kinda, it looks like sand, it's not, The goal is to wear the team down with this general core and then sweep with Lycanroc, SD Lycanroc at the end. You get to run Adamant because Celerock hits most of the faster stuff anyway. The Whimsicott will be kind of annoying. But it's manageable. Yeah, Celerock is doing 38 to 45 to offensive Whimsicott, which means +2 has a chance to kill after rocks. But he might be defensive or like utility defog, it's hard to know. This team doesn't love Scrafty, so that's going to be an issue as well. It's also not a big fan of Lantern, so we'll definitely see that be a thing. I reckon he does just lead with his Lantern. I'm going to lead with my Whimsicott. Aggron. Alright, I'm just going to go hard into my Sandslash. Do I U-turn? I'll U-turn, sure, fuck it. Head Smash. So I get a Spike up here. I get to Spike or I get to knock off? Which do I want? That's Bandit as well, so he's not rocks on this team at all. I get to knock here. Great, I get the boots off the Zard, which is going to be really, really helpful. I'd expect him to Toxic here. That is one of the problems with this team. It doesn't really have a great... it doesn't have aromatherapy support, which is a shame. I'll get the rocks up anyway. He decides to defog. I'm gonna go Lycanroc here. I'm expecting a Roost, yeah. And I'm just gonna Stone Edge. So it's technically not a Sand team, but it does double as one to an extent. Which is nice, because Zard would normally outspeed me because I'm adamant, but that extra little bit helps me get through. So this thing's really annoying to deal with. But knowing that this opens up Whimsicott to break, which is great, now that the Zard is dead, obviously. Silvally, Ghost, Peas, Swords Dance. So he would kill me with a multi-attack after I take one more Life Orb hit, guaranteed. So the only thing I'm worried about is him SDing and then going ham with a Flame Charge. There's no way he SDs here. So Sandslash should be fairly free. I'm just trying to think if he could... Well, even if he did, I should be fine. Like, I definitely have counterplay. I'm just trying to think if it's the best line to take. And I think it is. I really don't think letting Lycanroc go here is smart. So I'm just going to go into this and click Earthquake. Wow, that is bulky. I wonder if Whimsicott just kills from here. Oh, it's really... it's a roll. Very much in my favour, but risking it seems... Yeah, I am gonna. I don't want to... Moonblast always kills, Energy Ball pretty much always kills. The only worry is I don't want to Moonblast because it lets his CB aggron come in for free. Actually, well, no, sorry. I misread calcs there. I'm just going to energy ball. It lets in his own Whimsicott, which I'm assuming at this point is specs, because this was defog. So he sends in the aggron anyway. So much for not letting in the aggron. I can't let this die, because then I might lose to Scrafty, and that would be very bad. I'm assuming he's just going to click Head Smash. I do have a chance to kill here, which is interesting. I really can't let this die though, because then Jellicent, or not Jellicent, Lantern becomes a huge issue. So I'm just going to go into Jellicent. I don't run speed on this, so if he's speed invested, which I just have to assume he is, then I will die here. Though well, he might be calcing damage here. If he doesn't calc, he might think I'm specs. No, okay, he knows. That's fine. I get Lycanroc in here anyway. And close combat. Onto the Whimsicott, yeah, that's what I was expecting. So it's Boots Whimsicott. That damage means that the next time the Whimsicott comes in, I'm able to kill it. Also, the aggron, knowing that that's got no HP investment, means Whimsicott can just start clicking Energy Ball for free. Stun Spore, alright, so it is a support Whimsicott. That means it probably runs U-turn? It does, but it's not like he can U-turn into anything, because I'm specs Whimsicott. Okay, I guess he can do that. But it's not like he eats that or anything. I'm gonna send in the Gigalith here. I know he's probably gonna water move, but doesn't do any damage really. I'm gonna expect a protect here, so I'm just gonna double into Whimsicott. I don't think there's any reason why he wouldn't. I know this means I'm taking sand damage, which, you know, I'd rather not, but the Scrafty can't switch in because the sand is in play, and the last one did 36. So he has to go Whimsicott here, I'm pretty sure. I still think I'm in a very good position to win with the Lycanroc, at least. I need chip on this, and I guess I do need to worry about the stunts for Whimsicott as well. So I need to get that down to a Cellarrock range. Oh, that's an unfortunate crit. I'm sure that lived. The calc was telling me that I do just kill this. So I'm gonna click it. Okay, that's not what I was expecting that to be. I don't know what that set is. It must have some HP on it. Is that the Saltfest? But surely a Saltfest wouldn't have done that much Jellicent, right? I really don't know. If I SD here on a Whimsicott switch, I win. Oh wait, no I don't, because I'm not faster than it without the sand, so I'm gonna CC. So Zard is in a really good position to win the game. The biggest worry is Paras. Yeah, okay, so that's what he's going for. Do these run Encore? We'll find out now. It does, okay. So, I should check the calc on Lycanroc for Scrafty actually. New bulk up. CC does 91 to 107, so if he gets one bulk up, he should live from where he's at. Defense +1. It depends. It would be a roll from there. I hide Zard here anyway. Yeah, so he's decided he's going to take the route of a Hurricane Power hacks with the Scrafty, which is fair enough. Oh, there we go, I hit one. I'm pretty sure he has to click bulk up here. And I do kill from this round. That was a much better game than the first one. I still don't think I played that well. He got me on quite a few turns. I still have no idea what the aggron was. That's going to continue to confuse me. Maybe it is a Soulfest. No, it had to be banded by the damage to the Jellicent. I'm super lost here. Anyway, we won the game, that's all that matters. Last game. Brought this last time and it did well. Let's see how it does. I'm expecting him to bring a team with Grookey. I had a look at his replays. There was one team he brought every round, which was a Grookey team with a Magneton, which this team would actually do pretty well against, I think. I did want to make the Silvally Fairy, actually. So I'm just going to change that real quick before the game starts. I'm pretty sure there's a deck set that I wanted to put in here instead. Utility, yeah, that's the one. I saw someone else using this and I thought it made more sense for this team. And that team he had also had a magneton, so I'm going to make this lightning rod just for a game. Hopefully it doesn't end up costing me it. Hatcham. Alright, last game. We'll see how we do. Alright, I actually did see him use this team. This is Weakness Policy, Cosmic Power, Rest, Body Press, Clay Doll. Yeah, that's the one. So, Wild set. Drodagon is a nightmare matchup because I'm relying on Hatcham to keep the rocks off. Unless it's not Mold Breaker, which I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't Mold Breaker. But it's still annoying, it just Dragon Tails me out and all that stuff, and would rather not have to deal with it. I forgot to say good luck, so he did it for me. I'm just going to lead with Silvally. I think it matches up best into his team. I'm assuming the Archeops is the same thing we've seen before. Quillfish is Spiker. Yeah, should be a fine game. I match up well into pretty much everything he has, and I should be able to break the Clay Doll with Jellicent and stuff. But this is going to be more of a defensive game rather than focusing on getting like... Yeah, going to be more of a defensive team rather than focusing on getting Jellicent into damage stuff. I should outspeed this. I'm just going to parting shot into Hatcham. It's completely safe. He's going to poison jab here. Like, yeah, alright, he gets his poison. I'm going to click aromatherapy on the Toja Damaro, alright. And we'll just work like that. I'd love to get my own rocks up at some point. He's clicking U-turn here, obviously. See, he's going to U-turn. I'm not Barbs anymore, so I can't pressure this the way I'd like to by switching and stuff. He's going to U-turn, get his Drodagon in, and then he's going to Dragon Tail. He's just going to put pressure on me like that. He's going to make it really difficult for me to do anything with the Hatcham, I'm pretty sure. But we'll play it, we'll see how it works out. I'm going to Spiky Shield here for the hell of it. He's not Roxing, like there's just no way he ever rocks here. So I get a little bit of chip on the Drud. Alright, so he's Earthquake. Just interesting. I'm kind of waiting for him to send the Sneasel in. Like, I love him going Toad. If this is offensive, which by that damage, like, that's definitely offensive. Just gonna hard into this. Okay, so he does start Dragon Tailing. I'm gonna Toxic here. Yeah, I am. He might rocks here. Would be a good play on his end. I do have Defog on the team, so even if he does rocks, it's not the end of the world. But this just makes this so much easier to manage now. Sleep talk. I get the psychic, I get the crit. This is unlucky for him. He didn't get his earthquake rolls, and then he gets his Archeops crit. Yeah, I feel bad on that one, but look, what can you do? I'll get these boys up anyway. And I'll rock blast here. I'm not as worried as I was last game about keeping the Regirock healthy against the Archeops, because it has a lot of opportunities to gain health back. If he goes Claydol, I am going straight into Jellicent, because I do know what his set is. Well, I can go... Yeah, I can just go Jellicent and click Trick. That's fine. I'm cool with this. I get to just Shadow Ball here. Dead Archeops, which is great. And I have plenty of counterplay to this. Is he looking for the triple axle crit? He doesn't get it. I should be able to win this game fairly comfortably from here. So again, I know what his Claydol set is. I know it's Cosmic Power. I just wonder if he runs enough speed to outspeed Jelly. I think that would make sense. Okay, so he does. This is actually not great. Well, I don't think he can do too much to Scyther. Let's see. Special defense, special attack +2. Stored. Power. Choice specs. Scyther. PU offensive pivot. That's not what I am. I'm max HP Eviolite. So he's not doing the damage he needs to, which is good. And I should be able to just 2-hit KO with U-turn. It would mean losing Sylvalia and the Jellicent, but that should be fine. I'd still have the Scyther in play, and I'd obviously still have the Hatcham, which kind of walls the rest of what he has alongside the Toad. So yeah, we'll make that line. Wow, that's doing way less than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was doing with the calc there, but that's super weak. But I should be able to win this game with the Hatcham now. I don't see how he breaks it, really. I have used one turn of sleep. I rolled the psychic, the good luck just continues. I'm going to spike his shield here, there's no reason not to, he has to attack. So he's going for the flinch here, obviously. He doesn't get it. I'm guessing he forfeits at this point. It's just having the hazards up and him not having any passive recovery makes this a pretty one matchup for me. He doesn't get the poison, I get to kill the Claydol with Psychic. It's annoying, it doesn't do anything, it just kind of prolongs the game a bit. So he goes into his Toad. Okay, he spikes. And there's the GG's. The fun games. The fact that I had seen this team before, it was just huge in winning it. I'm not sure if I think I would have dealt with the Claydol fine because I have a Scyther that's so bulky. But I also, I think if I was in a situation where I didn't know the team, when he brought in the Claydol, I would have U-turned with the Toad, seen the weakness policy, and then gone hard into Scyther, clicked SD, and just started playing from there, and I would have been fine. But it would have been a different game anyway. Yeah, would have definitely been a different game. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. That puts me to 5-0 now, I think, and I'll record the next round for sure.